I'm Cao Jue. I'll talk about the three stages consumption process. So there are pre-purchase, purchase, and post-purchase. So pre-purchase is the stages that consumer interest the product, so they will search for the related data and make a final decision. So for the purchase, these are the stages that consumer decide to buy the product after they receiving the knowledge and the marketer sells. So for the post-purchase is the stages that marketers provide consumer post-sale service and collect the feedback to have the improvement. So for the consumer perspective, so in the pre-purchase stages, so consumer before they buy the car, they will search the related data about the car. So and then they will compare between the other types of car, Honda or Toyota, which brand is better. So they will have the test drive to know the function of the car. So is that stable or faster? Yeah. So for the purchase stages, consumer have after the consumer has decided what car they want to buy, so they will buy the plate number and then they will choose the spec of the car they like such as color or even the reverse camera. So for the post-purchase, marketers will collect the feedback from consumer through call or email after the consumer fully use the car. So they want to know the satisfaction of consumers. So consumer can send their car back for repair when they detect the problem under warranty. So for the marketer's perspective, so in pre-purchase stages, so they will target the market that which generation is suitable for the car. For example, like the young generation, they more prefer to BMW, Volkswagen, this type of car. So they'll promote the potential of the car, like the car, how fast the car or the car like 6 seconds can reach the 100 km/h. So they also will provide the limited promotion, like the first 1,000 customer, they can get 1,000 to 2,000 cashback. So it is to let the consumer have the desire to buy. So for the purchase stages, so it's how they advertise the car. So they also will provide the test drive to attract consumers. They will set up an event and more for advertising. You can see sometimes at Pavilion they will have the car event to they used to promote their car and advertise. So for the last one, post-purchase stages, they will collect the feedback from customers to have the improvement. So they also will provide a warranty and post-use service. So if they don't provide a warranty or post-use service, definitely no customer want to buy because no one want to buy the car with no warranty.
Hi Miss, my name is Madi from Consumer Behavior class. So today I'm going to present about personality on purchasing a car. Okay. So first I'm going to present about what is personality. Personality is inner characteristic which constitutes attributes, traits, quality, factors, and mannerism. Okay. So the second, we're going to go through the theories. There are 3 types of theories. The first theory is Freudian theory. Okay, Freudian theory is founded by Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytic theory of personality. Okay, it comprises ego and superego, describing that the features of mind, structure, and function. Okay, structure of personality. First is ID, pleasure. Second, ego equals humility, and third, superego equals to for perfection. Okay, there are two categories. First is conscious mind, and unconscious mind. So, Freudian theory mainly talks about describing about unconscious mind, which is ego and superego. Second is Neo-Freudian personality theory. It's also called as social analytic theory, which it is believed that social relationships are fundamental to the formation and development of personality. there are three types of personality. The first one is compliant individuals who move towards others. The second is aggressive individuals who move against others, and last but not least is detached individuals who move away from others. Last but not least, the last theory is trait theory, which personality theory would focus on psychological characteristics, trait and distinction, relatively enduring way in which one individual differs from another. Personality is linked to how consumers make their choices. Like if you want to buy a car, you have your own perspective to purchase a car. There are different type of cars, different type of brands, something like that. Okay, and how does personality affect consumer behavior? Influence of personality on purchase decision. Okay, there are three types of personalities. Which the first is social character. Social character talks about like when you buy a car, when you drive around, then what your social life will be, what other people talk about your car, what about other people comment about your car. Second is need for uniqueness. This have a big impact on your own individual perspective, which like example, I like my favorite car is Lamborghini and my friend's favorite car is Bugatti, something like that. So I have my own perspective and need of uniqueness, which how my car should be and what color my car should be, something like that. And last but not least is variety and novelty seeker, which example, all my friends have normal classic cars, but only in the group I only have a sport car. So I just go drive around with my friends, pick up my friends just to show off, something like that. And that's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hoy. Now I want to present about the brand personality. They have include 5 dimensions, which are sincerity, excitement, competence, sophistication, readiness. So sincerity is referred to how sincere the brand is, the quality being sincere. The second is excitement, energetic, imaginative, and blown brand tend to excite customer. The third one is competence. Brand personality traits include expertise, success, reliability, and intelligence. The fourth one is sophistication, elegance, balanced, charming, and refined. The fourth one is readiness. Brand readiness is known for its toughness, strong personality, and outdoor. So sincerity is like for the kindness person and toughness person. Just like family value, they all can afford to buy the car. Just like housewife, they buy the car for shopping or that. They will prefer Proton more than Mercedes. The second one is excitement. Daring spirit, imaginative, up to date. People who want to keep up with the trend. And carefree, energetic, youthful. The car which can drive on the land and water. And the second one is the scissors door and the smart car. Competence is the person who are facing the best. Just like for the leadership, they will buy the car, like the fastest car in the world or the longest car in the world, to show their power or the personality of themselves. Sophistication is the for upper class charming. Just like for hybrid, the person who will buy it like Rolls Royce Almera, Lamborghini S3, BMW car technology keys. Okay, the last one is readiness. It's like the outdoor element, and it's the car like 4 wheels, and for the design for the racing car competition, it's masculinity, sense of overall toughness. The person who will buy this kind of car is they like adventurous person. They can drive like the 4-wheel car can drive at the desert and like can drive on the mountain, drive through the mountain.
Hi, I'm Shin Xiong. I'm going to explain about lifestyle and consumer identity. First of all, product complementarity. Complementarity occurs when the symbolic meaning of different products are related. They will advertising two different products together. For example, Porsche and Fairmont Hotels and Resort. Porsche and Fairmont Hotel and Resort, they advertising their product together in order to attract both potential customers of different categories. Next, co-branding. Co-branding refers to the involvement of two or more companies collaborate a specialized product. A company cooperates with other companies to promote their product. The aim of the co-branding is to combine the strength, brand, awareness, technology, and expertise of two collaborated companies to increase their revenue and gain customer awareness. For example, Uber and BMW have a co-branding. They give a free ride on Uber by using BMW. This will increase the potential customer of BMW who are interested to buy BMW. So next, psychographic. Psychographic appear when personality variables and lifestyle preference are combined together to explain why consumers consume certain products or brands. This involving the use of psychology, sociology, and anthropology factors to determine consumer in the market towards a product. First, you can explain through AIO.
Hi, my name is Khalil, so I'll be talking about AIO. First A is activities. It focuses on the daily activity, for example, hobbies. This affects their purchasing decisions. Like a person who uses the bus to go to work and plays basketball on the weekends, they have different patterns of purchasing items. The I stands for interest. Interest is what drives passion through concepts and ideas. An athlete might list down working out, eating healthy, and training as interests. Hobbies and affiliations and pastimes are activities also, and activities are also interests. Interests can be car collecting, knitting, and many more. The O stands for opinions. Everybody has their own opinions, and customers are no different. Most marketeers usually would like to know consumers' opinions on their product or service. Also, they would like to know the consumers' opinions on movies, actors, politicians, public figures, and TV shows. The goal of AIO is to target. The goal of AIO targets to create a psychographic profile of a consumer with the goal of targeting specific consumers to their types of activities, interests, and opinions. So then I will talk about influence of lifestyle. There's social status, product involvement, activities, and self-image. So social status is one of the key elements to how and why people buy certain products and services. It affects the quality and quantity of what people buy. The rich have more money to spend on high quality products. They may aim for brands like Rolls-Royce, Mercedes-Benz. Through the lower classes will focus more on practicality and necessity. Cars like Honda, Toyota, and Hyundai are more likely of what they're going to spend. This would give them more money to spend on food and necessities. If we compare the higher classes and lower classes in buying cars, the higher class have more money to spend. They think about style, brand comfort, and this might make them choose an Audi. But the lower class have less money to spend, so they need to focus on what's important. They'll focus greater on safety and reliability, so they may end up buying like an old Toyota Camry or something like that. So the second one is product involvement. People's lifestyle come into play, especially when they come to high involvement products. The products carry high risk and are complex to have high price tags. Lifestyle comes into play here. take for example buying a car. Some people might be interested in tuning their own cars, or off-road driving, or collecting classics, or collecting exotic cars, and or just prefer practical use of a car. So daily activities are made easier to buy groceries, pick up their kids or whatnot. Each will go through an extensive problem-solving process in order to find the car that they need to fit their lifestyle. So the first person might want a Honda Civic due to its practicality, or they want to tune the Honda Civic, and the other might find a classic Corvette just to add to the collection of the classic car collection. Everything a consumer buys will reflect their lifestyle in some shape or form. Third one is activities. The activities people undertake vitally determines on how their money will be spent. For example, if a person collects classic cars, they will be more likely to spend their money buying old cars and refurbishing and reconditioning them. I'll talk about self-imaging now. Self-image is a strong aspect when talking about lifestyle. It affects purchases. The way someone feels and looks will strongly affect what they buy. Take for example a person interested in music. They will invest their money on musical instruments. This kind of people always wear like band t-shirts and try to look like Mick Jagger or whatnot. So that's all about it.